So, one of the projects that I want to do on the Airstream while I got it here in the driveway is to redo the dinette table. So, here's our current dinette table. If anyone's seen my older videos, I originally did a decoupage map on the bottom of it, underneath here. The kids started picking that off, 4 years ago when we started Airstreaming, and so I had to redo it again with another one here. And again, they started picking at it, and I never really did a permanent job on it. But so what I want to do is I'm going to take this thing off, get rid of the maps on it, maybe sand it down, whatever. I bought a laminated map, US map, which I'm going to glue back down on it. And then I bought a 2-part epoxy resin that I'm going to coat the whole table with epoxy, and thus make it super durable, and there's going to be no more picking at it. The kids won't be able to rip it off. Although they're probably old enough now where maybe they wouldn't do it anymore, but we'll make it nicer and more permanent. So I'm going to just take it off right now. Okay, got that unscrewed. And there we go. And here you can see the original that I did way back when. A bit faded and yellowed now, but this one got torn up. This is the painstakingly slow process of getting the old map off there. Might be a little easier if I had one of those hot air guns. Melt the glue, but it's coming. Ah, big chunk there. Gotta keep at it. That map came off pretty easily. Now I'm just scraping a lot of the glue residue off here with my flat razor blade so that the new map will stick a little better. Get a nice clean surface. Okay, it's pretty good. I might have to sand it a little bit, and gotta do a little goo be gone on the edges here. It's a little sticky, so I'll have to clean that off, but that's pretty much it. Here's the map that I got. Let's see how it looks. That will be the new map. It's laminated, so I'm gonna glue it down and then epoxy over it. And I'll have to trim it, obviously, because it's a rectangle and we got curved edges here. How
do we fix that leak?
We're talking about this now. All right, Logan and I, yesterday we glued the map down on the clean side of the board, and I shaved off all the remaining pieces. Unfortunately, I couldn't center it exactly. You can see there's a big white bar here and none over there. It was really hard to do it just with Logan, because the contact cement that we put down on this, as soon as it touches, that's it. So you kind of have to lay it in one shot, but it's good enough. So now we need to epoxy the top of it to make it more durable. And hold on. Logan and I did a little test epoxy yesterday on this little 2x4. So hard as a rock. It does, I'm gonna have to shave down the sides because we put a tape barrier, we put a tape around the edges and then pour it in there, and then we take the tape off. There is a little lip here. So we'll have to sand that off when we're done. But basically we just mix it, pour it, and then I use a little flame to get rid of some of the bubbles. So we're gonna go do that now. Oh, no, don't put that on there. All right, so we put some tape around the edges to make a dam for the epoxy. And now I gotta just mix it and pour it, which I'm gonna get one chance at that. So hopefully we don't get too many bubbles, and hopefully it comes out. So, yep. All right, so we got this cleaned, nice cool environment. We got this 2-part tabletop epoxy that I bought online. So we're gonna mix a whole bunch up in this little pail, and away we go. Keep mixing like that. You gotta mix it real fast. I gotta time it.
Here we go. Here comes Daddy pouring the rain down. Dad, why you guys turn it too? We're pouring the rain down.
That's right.
Dad, what
I
is
don't think I did enough. Should have done the whole thing.
the whole
Shoot.
bottle?
Yeah, I should have done the whole bottle.
How will we do it again? Dad, why
Oh,
you guys try to do to our table?
there's no redoing this. Hold on. Let's just get all this spread out first and see what we got. Okay? Should be using a little blowtorch or a little heat gun, but I don't have one, so. This is the painstakingly slow way of getting rid of these bubbles. At least so I read online or watched. There it is. It came out really nice. I mean, it's like glass, with one big caveat. And that is because I didn't mix enough epoxy resin, I have a few, might be hard to see with the camera, but a few bare spots or little indentations where I need more. If I had just mixed all of it, it would have been perfect, it would have been done. But unfortunately, now I gotta mix up another little batch and fill it all in, and you can't just patch it, because then, you know, it won't be smooth, so I gotta be able to cover the whole thing again. And I'm really hopeful that I don't end up ruining it, because it came out so nice, like, it's beautiful. So, either way, mix it up, see if I can get it looking just as good with a second coat. Well, it's almost all dry. Now, from the looks here, yeah, it looks great, except I did mess it up a little bit. The biggest issue is, look at these little dark marks here that look like dirty fingerprints. There might be a little faint on the camera there, but I have a few of those, and that's because right there's some more. When I was using this new one, this new flame to get rid of the bubbles, I don't know if there was some dirt or something there, but every now and then it would puff out a larger flame with a tiny bit of soot. And that soot is what got caught in the epoxy here. I made these, it just drives me crazy. The other issue is that since I only had a little bit left, I'm still left with these little, let me take this camera out. I'm still left with areas here where there's little humps because I didn't have enough to go all the way to the edge. So, I mean, my mistake was doing it in 2 layers where neither layer was, you know, each layer was about 95, 99% coverage. And, you know, this stuff is really thick, this epoxy, so it's not gonna self-level across everything if you don't have enough. And for both layers, I was off by just like this much in order to get it on there. It would have been perfect if I had just done it all in one fell swoop. It would have come out great. But not much I can do about it now. I mean, it's still pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it, other than the burn marks are really, that drives me crazy, but it's good, it's permanent. It almost looks like glass, so the next thing I have to do is I have to wait for it to dry a little bit more and then take this tape off, and then there's gonna be like little damming here. And I'm gonna need to probably sand down the edges because it's gonna come up. The epoxy is gonna come up a little bit on a ridge once I take this off, I'm sure. So I'll have to sand that down or something, but we'll see. I gotta get it another, maybe to tomorrow I can do that. Okay, well, there she is in all her glory. Overall, it came out really nice. I mean, like I said, there's some issues here that are kind of hard to see with, you can kind of see it there, see? If I had to do it again, yeah, I would just used one bigger coat. But
overall, I mean, it's super smooth. It's like glass. Yeah, you can feel. See how shiny it is? And it's super durable now. So just got to install it back in the Airstream and good to go. But pretty happy with how this came out.
Good to go
overall.
where?
Back in the Airstream. All right. Okay. Thanks for helping me, buddy. All installed. Another nice new epoxy resin map table in the Airstream. Super durable now. No more picking the edges off, right, kids? Yeah. So there we go. Nice. I'm happy. There you go.
We're in the middle of the night.
Oh, there we are. There we are. It's the middle of the night. Yes. It's about just past 4 a.m. here in Reno, and we're woken the kids up because we're going to drive up to the Great Reno Balloon Race. Watch the hot air balloons, watch them get blown up, right?
Yes.
Want to watch the hot air balloons get blown up?
Yes.
And launch it to the sky? All right, get up in there.
Dad, how did they launch? They smacked them up.
Okay, we parked ways away. We have to walk there now because there's so many people. Couldn't park that close. But we got a spot. Now we're gonna go check it out.
This was really cool. When we arrived early in the morning, they had a whole bunch of balloons just sitting there, and they would synchronize their flames with the music and then just put on a little bit of a show. The balloons never took off. They were just for the light show, but it was really neat. Then they blew up these 8 balloons, which were the Dawn Patrol ones, and these actually did take off and fly as the sun was about to rise to chariots of fire. It was pretty neat.
That's incredible. Here, watch it. That's one of them, yeah, see? This is a balloon, but they have to blow it up. See, there's the basket at the end where they're going to go in, see?
Look,
See?
there's a basket. Livia.
These are
You see
all
the
balloons
basket?
here. God, go up there. Ooh. Ooh, your first balloon card ever. So they here at the balloon race, all the different balloons hand out trading cards. See? So you go to each balloon and they'll give you out these little cards. Kids are collecting them.
To get the balloons blown up, they first start by using giant fans that just blow ambient air into them, just to give them a little bit of shape. And then once they have enough of a shape, then they turn on the flame, start heating it up and get it floating in the air.
Logan's excited to see Darth Vader balloons.
That is actually the sun right there. It looks that way because that's smoke from the big mosquito fire in California that just rolled in as this balloon weekend started. And that's a pretty cool UFO-shaped balloon right there.
That's it. That's the Reno Balloon Race, the Great Reno Balloon Race. It actually goes for 3 or 4 days. So, but this was Saturday morning. Pretty cool.